From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane past the 30. A good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State Products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You got to have it to play in this area.
First down run, now's in 5, now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Play action, Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today. But Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
The 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
Goff on first and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. For the incompletion, still at the 38. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
From the gun, Goff. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
intended for
You know, when we
sale
were growing up in the
Florida.
backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It connects down the sideline. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
15 more yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions first
Play
down.
action here with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
19
We'll
more
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions
From the red zone now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Tyson Campbell.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Incomplete.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try.
4th down.
A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts out. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Handoff now to Judkins. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
And I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions are finally stuck on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Coming right is Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He's taken out at the 22-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Third down, they need 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. He's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Running it with Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Well, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap here to go. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Got
goal.
back to throw. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
10. Browns 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, they're trying to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they're going to end this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down.
To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. We set it down for him. He starts at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own
Off to the air now. And he's brought down after a short game.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down.
Tight ends in motion right.
The 28-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37.
Throwing is gone. Finds Isaac to Sloan. Complete. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down.
Running it with David Montgomery. So has some space inside the 35. He takes it down to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gone. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Sam Laporta, incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they take him down right along the 30. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 10
All set now,
yards.
1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
To the right, he's got to Slav. And he's brought down at the line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
And 9 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, it's gone. Hits his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup.
More power with a big tight end. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
The goal line.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. From the gun, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Lions.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Round 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Completed over the middle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. To the air, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Look at that power. Deep left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He'll throw it. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow.
That's good.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He beams one, deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Sailors now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd and 6.
Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Now gone. Completed to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 17
Line
yards.
and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Lions. 1st down.
Montgomery now up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19.
14 more yards.
New set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap here to go. Laporta with the grab. And this one does not go far.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
180!
Goff on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This one from an even 40 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Short pass brought in. And he'll work this one out to the 28. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Off to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. We've set it down from the 37.
10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
First down throw from Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Like 20.
Again, Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It's a gain of 4.
3rd down, they need 7.
3rd and 7.
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's complete to Sloan. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 6 yards.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sanders back to throw. Completes. This is Fannin. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
Another game to Judkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action, Sanders. Oh no, they get him yet again! Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
Intercepted. The Lions take over.
Goff on 1st and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let him go. We got to loosen up. 180.
They go play action with Goff. They did it. He made the interception. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a fourth-quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And as they return to the field, Brock, he's going to be trying to make up for that pick six. Wants to get them the lead back.
That's exactly the mentality you've got to have as a quarterback. In these moments, in the fourth quarter especially, Kate, this is what separates the good ones from the great ones.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Second and 5.
Off play action, Goff. Hits his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. On the line for another first and 10.
Gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Design quarterback run here. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Into the 3-yard pickup. It's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Goff. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Go to that. Black 20. Turbo set. What's that?
Looking to throw. Oh, no, the ball is loose. It looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Moving about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Browns first down. A gain of 26 yards.
To the air on first down. Sanders chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting in their practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
On the give, here's Judkins. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Defense is set. First and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Junkins. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stopped short of the goal line.
We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit.
Brings up 3rd and
Browns
goal.
clinging to a 1-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Junkins. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He'll throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, big one.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. Here is Schmidt to send this away. Sailors now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try.
180! What's that?
Back to throw. Complete left side. It's just long. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
15 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll look to throw it. Big strike here to Williams. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first
Here
down.
he is to throw. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
They get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
We go to the 180!
Now to throw. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breath. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
19 Tigers! Ready?
And draw it up for him. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.